Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome again to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have some coins for you from France, but they are kind of strange looking coins, and they don't fit the French coinage in terms of images. Now, many of you know that France has gone to the euro, and on the euro coin we see an image that's probably something a little bit like this. And on that euro coin, um, they are all the same. So the image on the French euro coin is the same for every value on the obverse or front, and then on the reverse it has the value. And these are the two typical French coins from before the euro. There's this one with the young lady facing left with the flowing hair, and then there's this one where the lady with the long dress and her tresses, um, hair flowing out behind her. This says République Française, République Française. These are both coins from France before the euro. These coins have a quite different image on them. And let me move the light so we can get a little bit better light on this one. And it looks kind of like the same woman, but the hair flows differently. So we're going, well, what's going on with these? Did they say République Française? Yes, they do. They all say République Française. In fact, this is a woman sitting down with a bunch of different fruits. So this is 1987, 1967, 1967. So what on earth is going on here? Well, that's what we're going to try to figure out today. One of the things that we can look at and say, hey, wait, what's going on here? This République Française has a V, like a Latin U. And this République Française has a U. So why did they go from a U to the V? Why does they have a different image on it? What is going on here? Well, it turns out that once we turn these over, we'll see. First, when we turn them over, we see that it has a milled or reeded edge. Ah, look at that. Polynesie Francaise, French Polynesia. So these are coins from France, but they are from the part of France which is called French Polynesia. And French Polynesia is a part of France. It is militarily protected by France, and it is in the Pacific Ocean. French Polynesia, which includes Tahiti, the Windward and Leeward Islands, Tuamotu, Gambier, the Marquesas, and Austral Islands, is 118 islands total. So there are 118 islands in French Polynesia. 67 of them are inhabited, and they are thousands of miles from one end to the other. The population is 275,000 for all of the islands combined. The language they speak is French, and they have coins which are issued by a French organization called the IEOM, the Institut de Mission d'Outre-mer, the Overseas Issuing Institute. And we can actually see that on the other side of this coin. So let's flip this back over and I'll show you the IEOM. If we look at this particular coin, which is a One Franc coin from 1987, we see the IE on this side and the OM on this side, which is essentially the issuing agency for overseas money in France. Now the Polynesians, the French Polynesians, the Tahitians, the Windward and Leeward Islands, they are French. They are French citizens. And when we look at these coins, we see, though, that they have a quite different type of coin. And very, very interesting on these coins. So let's look. We have a 20 franc coin from 1967. And when we look at it, we see that it has these images of, there's a breadfruit, there is a flower, there's some vanilla shoots. So these are kind of some of the products from French Polynesia. It's a local agriculture coin, 20 on here, F on here. There is Polynesie Francais on here, and the engraver's name on this part is Aleth Guzman Neguet. There were 750,000 of these minted, and these are worth a couple bucks each. They were only minted for 3 years. This was the biggest year, but because of the way that these coins are made, because of how widespread they are, and because they don't come back and are not used in France as currency, they are hard to get. So this 20 franc coin, 750,000 were minted in 1967, but it's a great collector's coin and it's hard to get. The 10 franc has a different picture on it, as you can see, and this particular picture looks to me kind of like a seal or a seal mask, but I'm not really sure exactly what it is. It also says Polynesie Francaise on here, 10 franc, and we have the symbols for the French mint on here also, the dolphins. The 10 franc coin, 1 million of these were minted. So you're going, well, 10 franc probably not worth much. It turns out that this coin is probably worth a couple dollars US also. Again, it's a very hard coin to find because it's at this point it's essentially almost 50 years old, 50-something years old, and it was circulated not in Europe at all, but only in Polynesian France. Now, the 1987 coin is a 1 franc, and it's a more modern coin. One of the things you notice is different kind of sheen or shine to this one. This is an aluminum coin. The other two are made of nickel. These are heavy nickel coins. This is an aluminum coin from 1987. Again, we have some palm trees and we have the ocean. We have mountains in the distance, a boat with an outrigger on it in the foreground here, and plus fruit in a container, some Polynesian fruit here. 1 in F here, Polynesie Francaise across the middle. So those, if you see these coins and you see this image, then you know it was not a coin from European France. It was a coin from Polynesian France. And that's why we have a little bit different use, we have a different image, and we just have a whole different feel to this set of coins. Well, that's all we have today for our French Polynesian coins from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Please subscribe to our channel if you like world and international coins, and leave a comment if you would like us to do any special coins or you have any suggestions for our videos. Thanks again.